Hey everybody, June Simmons back for day 26 of the Salesvision Business Games 100-day video challenge and day 26. I'm excited. And I just got off work again, imagine that. And I want to go lay down and I don't know if I'm going to get up again after I lay down. So, I got to do this now. So, I'm going to do some more on this Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. And tonight we're going to talk about the searcher and the scroller. So, to really understand how to use the conversations that are going on inside of the minds of your dream customers, then we need to go back in time a few hundred years before the internet, before TV, before radio, back to where traffic began. And so, until the early 1800s, people mainly obtained products based on what they needed. They would be in some type of pain, and they would search for the solution to solve it. It started with food. Our ancestors had a desire for health, food, so they would search for it, kill it, and bring it home. In more modern times, we have stores. When we need food or something else at your home, you go to the local store, search for what you need, and buy it. In 1986, this was interesting. I thought this was so cool to learn these two facts, okay? So in 1886, the Yellow Page directory was created. In 1927, the television was invented, okay? So in 1886, Yellow Pages was created, and it was awesome for consumers because they could find exactly what they needed, and business owners had the luxury of people simply showing up looking for what they had to sell. It seemed like the perfect solution, except for one thing. The one thing was business owners, if they wanted to make more money or grow their company, they were not in control because they had to wait for people to have that need in order for them to come to find them. And so, but then in 1927, the television was invented, and just 15 short years later, on July 1st, 1942, during a Brooklyn Dodgers Philadelphia Phillies game at Ebbets Field, the first ever TV commercial aired. At the time, there was over 4,000 televisions in New York. And that day, while families gathered around to watch the big game on NBC, it was interrupted by the first ever TV commercial. That ad, which was just 9 seconds long and cost only $9, featured a map of America with a Bolovia watch. I need to Google that because I'm not sure how to say it. Anyways, I bet you Vincent knows. I bet you Vincent knows how to say that. He's all into his watches. So anyways, with a Bulova watch, clock face in the middle, and the end of the ad, a voice announced, "America runs on Bolovia time." And with those 9 seconds, the shift from search advertising to interruption advertising had officially begun. That's kind of cool, huh? That was in 1942 that they had the first commercial. Okay, people watching TV that night were not searching for a new watch, but as they saw the commercial and the picture of the watch, it placed a seed of desire in their hearts and minds. They didn't need this watch, but they wanted it. This TV commercial gave business owners a window where they could grab their potential customers' attention long enough to plant that seed of desire and show the perceived value of what they were selling. No longer would people only buy what they needed when they needed something. Now advertisers could have the ability to create desire and sell people stuff that they only wanted. Okay, this interruption advertising started happening in other types of media such as radio, newspaper, and direct mail. The process was simple. Get a captive audience, entertain or educate them, and then When you have their full attention, interrupt them with your message. You can then grab their attention and create desire for the product or service that you are selling. Nowadays, this type of interruption advertising happens every day around you. But I'm guessing you don't realize how profound of an impact those advertisements actually make on your buying decisions. To show you how effective interruption advertising is versus traditional search advertising behind the scenes, I will share a story from my friend Trevor Chapman. Trevor used a run of big sale teams of people who sold alarm systems door to door. At the time, if you were to go to Amazon and search for home security systems, you would quickly find hundreds of options, each one competing on price. If someone had a need for an alarm and went to Amazon to buy it, usually they would buy the cheapest one that still had the highest ratings. Trevor then compared people searching online from home security systems to what his sales team did every day. He explained, "We would go down the street and knock on people's doors and interrupt them from their day. Minutes earlier, they had no desire for a home security system because we interrupted them, though we had a small window where we could make a presentation and show them the perceived value of our home alarm system. This presentation would create a desire in them to buy the alarms from us. We would then make a special offer that they could only get from us right then, right there. In less than an hour, we'd walk away with a monthly monitoring contract that would be worth $3,000 to us in the next 5 years, as opposed to $200, a $200 version where they would get by buying the alarm on Amazon." Trying to hurry because these videos I can only do 10 minutes for whatever reason. It's interesting to note that when the internet started a few decades ago, it followed a very similar pattern. It began with searches. People had some type of need, usually to get out of some type of pain, and they would immediately go to the search engines looking for a solution to their problems. Later, we were all introduced to social media through platforms including MySpace, Facebook, and Instagram. And just like that Bolovia ad in 1941, in 2007, Facebook announced the first ever social interruption advertising with Facebook ads. People would be online talking to their friends, posting pictures, liking images and videos, and then suddenly your ad would show up in their Facebook feed. You'd have a small window of time to grab their attention, create a desire for your product or service, and make a special offer. Pros and cons of search. I only got 2 minutes left here, so I'm probably gonna finish the pros and cons tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh. Well, so that was day 26, and super excited. This is moving right along. I'm super excited about this book, too. Pretty good book. All right, you guys. So I'll be back tomorrow for day 27. If you're watching this on Facebook, give me a like or share, comment. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you tomorrow. If you're wanting to learn how to start a business from scratch, you can click on the link in the description and join us in Salesvision. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have a great night. Be blessed.